and welcome to the 6th renovation vlog, I think. I say vlog, although these literally have been house tours because we've been so busy doing things that I haven't actually recorded any of the sort of progress as it happens. But it's been lovely to look back on these. The last 5 I edited and uploaded at once. And it's been lovely to look back and actually see how far we've come. Although I feel we've still got loads to do, looking back at what it originally looked like to now, it's made me realise how much we actually have done, and it made me feel a little bit ill looking back at the very first ones, thinking you literally think you're going to give it a lick of paint and a clean and that'll be it, and that really wasn't the case. But anyway, I hope those that have watched it have enjoyed. If you haven't already seen, go back and watch the first 5 ones to see our journey, to see how we got to where we are now. So I'm going to do the tour of where we are now. I hope everyone is safe and well. At the moment in the UK, we've obviously got the thing that I shall not be naming throughout these vlogs. But I hope everyone is well, and hi Mum, because we're missing you, and hi Robbie, because we're missing you too, and everyone else that we would usually be seeing over this time and not. But anyway, I'll switch the camera around. I'm also going to try and put in a before photo and a during photo, so you can sort of see what it was like before. Mum told me that the ones I put in the very first video weren't big enough and weren't on the screen long enough, so I'll try and make them full screen and keep them on for a bit so she can see them. Okay, so we haven't done much to the door or doorway, so this bit we haven't even painted yet, which I keep meaning to get the paintbrushes out, but as soon as they went away, they've been stuck in the garage ever since. I have had to put a bit of tape on here so this doesn't bang around as much, because our next door neighbour's dog, every time that banged, he barks a lot, so we've had to just customise that for a moment. We've put in this mirror here, that was from the old house, to sit above the radiator. We're also going to want to get a radiator like shelf sort of cover thing that the guy who made the shelves in the kitchen would hopefully do for us, but obviously we can't get that done at the moment. In here I still need to do the other coat of here in here, because up here where we've cut in needs a redoing, and this bit we did eventually take the hooks down because we were going to keep the hooks up and then just swap them, but where we wanted to put the mirror and the new hooks wasn't going to work, so still need to sand that down and put the paint on there. But we have got the hooks. These came this week, so these are the hooks that are going to go up there, handmade and bought from Etsy, so they're lovely, and we've got a few sets of these. The carpet, which I think was in before, but it was sort of a bit quick, and then I put a painting up here, which I'll show you in a bit. Anyway, let's go around. So this is the living room now, which is a lot clearer from what it was before, and we had all the kitchen and ensuite stuff I think the last time I filmed. But Bob is looking a little bit, I mean, he's still a bit on he's not on his last legs at the moment. He's looking a lot greener than he was in the last video. But yeah, so we ended up wallpapering in here, which I think it was done last time, but I don't think I spoke about it too much. We ended up just sanding down the border where the glue was. We just ended up sanding it as best we could. I can still slightly feel it through the wallpaper, but you can't see it because of the pattern. But yeah, so we ended up wallpapering here, which, Nathan, was your first experience at? A little bit stressful?
Very stressful.
Nathan's working from home at the moment. We both are, to be fair. So he's just getting on with the work there. We ended up putting this little unit here for sort of the BT hub. Got the plants over from Mum, so all the plants are back here now. And Peter, who I got for Christmas. So Peter is sitting in the window there. This box we put all our games in, so that holds all of our board games and things like that. And this was over there, so we've swapped it over. And it's my nice new yoga mat and yoga case I got for Christmas. With all these like Christmas things, we sort of had to have a second Christmas because we all had to pack it away straight away. So we've only just sort of started to get things out. New sofa. We ended up going for the bigger sofa because I think in some of the videos I said that the sofa was going to go here with the TV in this corner over here, but it would have blocked this doorway and that doorway. So we ended up going for a bigger sofa and then putting it on that side of the wall. But we also still don't have doors yet, which has been fine. TV. This is the area where my mum's bookcase is going to go, but obviously we can't see mum at the moment, so we can't bring that over, but that is the space for it when it does come. Chair in this corner. Lovely floor put down. We absolutely love this floor. We went for a slightly darker colour, but I'm glad we did because it does go with the other furniture. But we also need to put some prints. We've got some prints to go on this wall, but we want to put the bookcase in before we decide where they're going to go. Then we've followed, the guys need to come and redo the floor, put in the colour strip in here, but they didn't have it last time they came, and obviously with everything that's going on, they can't do that now, so we're just going to have to survive with that little bit of a gap. But continues in here. Continues in here. We haven't got a table yet because obviously we wanted to get it off secondhand Facebook Marketplace, but we can't do that there's a theme running here. There's a few things we can't finish because of the situation, but we've set up our little camping table back up, so we've got that. This is the kitchen. So still quite a few things to do in here, but we have a fully working, functioning kitchen. So yeah. From this side. So we've got still got to do the kickboards and things like that in here. We've got the tiling still to do, so we're going to tile white tiles. We've got, white tiles to go around here, which will come up to about here. And then we've got backsplash mosaic-y tiles that are going to go up here, and the extractor fans still go there. So see how dirty things still were. We've got things to replace, so all these switches still need to be replaced. So we've still got some grubby things in here. We're going to box around here, which is why I haven't painted up here. We're going to box around there. We've still got that to do, and we've still got the windowsill and everything to do on here. But if I start this side, we've got the integrated fridge freezer here. I've got like a pull-out spice racky thing, although it's meant to be for a spice rack, but look what we've actually got in it. Booze. And cupboards, drawers, oven, washing machine, and then we were going to just have a washing machine and a freestanding dishwasher, but actually the one we wanted was an integrated, so we ended up buying another handle, a door, and this sort of side panel, and actually fitting in slimline integrated one, which I think looks a lot better. I don't mind the look of this being sort of exposed because it's quite a nice washing machine. It's quite a stylish, like the black bit goes well. Yeah, I absolutely love our sink. We did obviously, I think in a previous video, saw we had one of those spray taps, but because of our water pressure, we couldn't have it. But I think this one looks, so we had to run out to B&Q on the day, but I think this one looks just as good. And yeah, put a print up here, which was from my nanny's house. So that's an old print of Norfolk. So it's all got like all the oldie names. See if we can find Taperam. There you go, there's Taperam. But there's all sort of the oldie names of it. But that used to hang in my nanny's hallway, so it's nice to have that up in here. I cleaned the glass, finally got around to cleaning the glass yesterday, but you can see it's sort of a bit smeary, but that's going to need a couple of goes. Out in the garden, we've made a start. We've tried to make this bit area in the garden flat for where this shed's going to go that Nathan's dad gave us. We've started clearing a few things away. I've even got a pot outside the front of the house with some flowers in it. But that is sort of a project over the next couple of weeks. This is Nathan's DIY station with all his tools and everything like that, and things still left to do. So all the light fixtures and everything that we've got and switches still to be installed are in there. This unit as well is going. Well, it's not going. It's going to go. I'm going to use it in the garden to do like pot up plants and things like that. But that's just staying there because it's a bit useful at the moment. We've got the dresser from Mum's, and that's now been filled with things. So that's like their final position now. It was just filled with things we were using as a temporary kitchen before. We've got these hooks again from the same guy that did the ones in the hallway, and that is going to go on this wall up here above the radiator. So that's going to go up there. Ooh. Then finally getting some pictures up as well. The door had to come off of this cupboard because they were fitting the floor, and it's not gone back because they haven't finished the floor yet, so that's just going to have to stay there for however long this is. And in here we've got all bits to go sort of under the stairs, so any like extra foodie bits, any extra sort of cleaning bits. We've got some pet stuff when the dogs come over, and little sort of indoor DIY tool bits in there. So that's sort of been organised, although it doesn't really look it. It is a lot more organised than it was. Yes, I think that's about it in here. Oh, the shelves. If you watched the vlog, I've got a March vlog up, which was us installing these shelves. It took me forever to decide how I wanted them, and I still don't. I'm going to move this picture because you can't actually read what it says. There's no point in it being up there. But this is the final sort of setup that I went for. I did have jars everywhere, but I just think it looked just too messy, so I've moved some of them, the ones we don't use a lot, into here. But yeah, and then we've got our microwave and bits like that set up around the corner. That's a bit hidden, but again, as soon as I'd quite like to get like maybe a spice rack up here so that some things can come out of the drawers and go on here, and then things off the side can maybe go back into the drawers to make it a little bit clearer. But that is it for the moment. Right, as Mum says, I've waffled too much in here. I think that's all I've got to do in here, is the tiling, the floors, and then the skirting board needs doing. Is that it? I think. The light. Oh yeah, we've done this light, so put this new light in. Put this light. What else? Extractor. Yeah, I've said that. Extractor fan. We've got I'll show you what light we've got for here. Got these nice Edison-y type bulbs, and then it's like a spider lamp. I actually can't see it very well, so there'll be I'm stuck. It'll sort of come down from here, but wherever we have our table, it will then have 3 lights sort of dangling down here. But I've got a bruise on my hand. Anyway, right. Hello, bunny. Okay, so let's go to the left first. So we've got a new mat. This is what we got on holiday in Egypt. I finally had a home for it. This was a painting that my great granny did, Gigi. So it actually says Gigi somewhere. There we go. It says Gigi there. She painted that. So Mum said I could have this one, and so I've popped that up there. And then we've got our photo frames of me and Nathan Mum did when we first got together there. Office has had a bit of a rearrange. So this was in the corner over there, but the glare from the sun was too much, so we've moved it. Also, this unit was in the cupboard, but we're going to change that hopefully for a second-hand Kallax IKEA unit. So it is all hidden, but that'll have to do for now, because then that allowed us to free up some space in this cupboard, which I won't show you. It's just got coats and stuff like that in it. Still a few DIY bits up here, bits that need to be sorted, and this is still a couple of boxes that I need to go through and sort out. But you can sort of see the garden a bit better in there. But getting some plants out, and this is my car that I used to have. I miss it that much that I actually have a photo of it. Very sad. Spare room has been sorted, although it doesn't look like it. This is all stuff that's going to be going into the attic. It's a box of charity shop stuff. So this is all Christmas stuff, or boxes that need to go in the attic, or photo albums that need to be sorted through and then they're going to go on the bookshelf downstairs. So they're all boxes over there. Otherwise, yeah, this is just how it was. The TV was meant to go to Mum's, but she didn't pick it up before lockdown, so that's staying here. I've changed this, so this doesn't have coats and stuff anymore. This has got all the bedding in it, and then bags here and extra towels here. So I've emptied a lot of these drawers in case we need to sell this, because I don't want to have to rely on that storage. But yeah, so not too much going on there. This room, I don't know whether I'm regretting painting it green because it's quite dark in here. But maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, so there was a unit here. I've taken that away and put that into the bedroom because I thought it was just blocking this entrance. This is still a temporary floor. Again, when the guys come back, you can see where we've had the new toilet fitted, that the flooring doesn't match, and we had to rip it up because there was a leak and stuff. Anyway, so this is going to be changed into a vinyl, but a laminate effect vinyl. I still need to paint the skirting boards in here, but this is starting to take shape. I just don't know whether it's the green makes it too dark or whether it's just a dark room anyway. But yeah, we had the toilet and the sink fitted. So this is the new sink. Oh, it's not new, they're both second hand, but new from us. And actually I thought this was going to be too big, but actually it's fine. We've got a little mirror here. Oh, hello. It's really hard because I'm really short and Nathan's tall. It's hard to know where to put a mirror for us. I want to get a bigger, like, rectangular bamboo one, but again, I want to buy it second hand, so that'll have to do for now. We then got another set of 3 hooks from the same guy that's going to be hooked up here, which is what this is going to go on. So the towel's just having to sit on the radiator for now. And I've got this little unit that's got all our soaps and stuff in it. So that'll hang off those. We still haven't changed these. To paint all this, they did end up making a bit of damage here. Well, not damage, they had to do it to get the toilet in. So I think we'll have this boxing redone eventually. Because there's a bit in the ensuite we need to do. I'm trying to think of what else in here. Still need to paint the windows. All the windows still need painting. I also still need to paint these, which I think will make a big difference. When they're nice and bright and white, I think it will make a big difference. At the moment, that's still making it look old. But then our bedroom, you see how yellow the doors are compared. We will get wooden doors eventually, but that is not on the to-do list right now. Because we have, let me just turn this off, because we have got working doors, it's not our priority. So anyway, our room. So this is now our room, which I don't think has changed too much. I think we've put the shelf up. I've put this shelf that was in the bathroom here because it fits quite nice in this gap, and I sit on the floor and do, if I ever do makeup, which is like, what, a couple of times a year, I can sit there and use that little mirror. And yeah, we put this shelf up, which I think looks really good. And again, we still need to stain those, but that will be a summer when it gets hotter, so we can take it outside and do it. For the moment, they're all right. We've got this photo down here that's from Annecy. Oh, it's not from Annecy. I bought it for Nathan for Christmas. It's got us sitting at Annecy, but I just don't know where to put it because it's a weird shape, a long shape. There's nowhere for me to really put it, so it's just staying down there for the moment. Nathan's toolbox, because, you know, that's where a man needs his toolbox, is right next to his bed. Write that out. Right, ensuite, because this wasn't done before. So this is a new addition. We've still got the temporary floor, although actually I'm not hating the temporary floor. But again, if we do have it replaced, it will be wood effect laminate, wood effect vinyl. We've got 2 hooks from the same guy that did it off Etsy, and they are going here. But otherwise, this is the new ensuite. So looking much better, more how I had it in my head. Oh, we need to put the loo roll holder up. It's the exact same going in the other bathroom. This is a tie back for a curtain I bought in Roy's. And just a little black hook. So that is our toilet roll holder. But yeah, so we've got a new toilet, new shower. We couldn't have the shower we wanted though. The doors slide this way because it has to be a corner entry, and it's quite a small shower, but that's all we could fit in here. And we did want the over the head sort of rainfall shower, but our pressure isn't good enough, so this is the only traditional looking one, because I wanted the little white handle to match the taps and stuff. That would work on our pressure, so it's not the best, but it's okay. This mirror we got from the range, because I was looking for a nice wooden round mirror, so we found that. And yeah, just a simple new sink. We need to get the boxing done under here, and then they're going to run the boxing around here as well. So rather than having a plastic covering for this, it'll be a nice wooden one, and then boxing behind the toilet as well. But we obviously can't get that done at the moment. These shelves were actually the shelves we had in our living room at the old place, at the old house. We've just cut them shorter, and then they're sort of holding our stuff. So this is all my bathroom stuff, and this is all Nathan's bathroom stuff. I wanted to get a cupboard, but actually we don't have that much. So these baskets, I might do like an insert, sort of a bit of fabric to cover what's in there, or I might just leave it how it is. But yeah, so there are shelves. I just need to get a little print or something here, maybe. These towels won't be here, I've just put them for the video. They'll be hanging on the hooks. And Ducky's got his new home in the shower. But yeah, I think that is it then. So that's a bit of an update. Obviously we've still got quite a few little bits to do. There's light fixtures and things like that still to do, and a lot of the garden. There's things like I still want to paint these doors and spray paint those, but we are pretty much, it's now feeling like a house that just has normal little bits to do, rather than a full renovation. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Well, more than pretty happy, I'm really happy with it. And we've both worked really hard to get it where we to get it this way. We've only had it's just only been 2 months since we've had the keys, so we've done all this in 2 months. So it's been really good, and the people we've had to help out, the kitchen guys who came to do the worktop, me and Ian and during the day, and then Nathan in the evening did the kitchen, like the units and everything. We did all that ourselves. It was just the worktops we didn't do. We had a couple of guys come and do that, which were awesome, who we might get back to do the windows, but we need to save some more money before we can do that, and obviously we can't have anything done at the moment anyway. The only thing we have ordered is some stuff from Wix to do some bits in the garden, so that comes this weekend, and hopefully it's going to be 17 degrees this weekend, so hopefully we can get a bit further with the garden and enjoy the weather, if it's going to be nice. But yeah, that is it, and I hope everyone is well, and stay safe. And I don't know when I'll do another renovation vlog, because it'll likely be just one thing, like, oh, we've got the skirting done, or oh, I've painted that bit of wall I should have done a month ago. So this might be one of the last ones until we have the sort of finished, but I feel like it'll never be finished. So I'm also going to do some before and after photos, which I'll put up on my Instagram, of what it was like, so you can sort of, we've got a better image. I also want to do a photo album of it all. But yeah, they're on my bottoms of my to-do lists. But yeah, but thank you for watching, and I've mumbled on way too much, so sorry, Mum.